it's Stick Talk 100 done, you know what I mean?
No doubt. Hey, first of all, we want to say we appreciate y'all for watching that episode.
Yes, we do.
You know what I mean? That's what we do, man. We just chill and enjoy life, man. Stick Talk 100, Stick Talk 101.
Mm-hmm.
So this pretty much is a Q&A. You know, just ask questions you want to ask, and you know, we just doing what we do. This is what we do, right?
All day, every day. Every day.
Oh, man, let's see what you got.
Man.
Oh, you hooked me? You my goddamn little brother.
Man, you got you
plug me in.
You my little brother, got you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? This is how we do this thing, you know what I'm saying?
Happy Saturday, everybody.
All day, every day. To y'all.
Ain't nothing but iced tea.
Lipton. It was a little Lipton iced tea.
Look at that strong Lipton.
Boy, that's that shit.
Man. So, hey, tell me something. Tell me something good, dog. What we been on? What you been on?
Man, just thriving and moving and bettering my situation for me and mine. You know what I'm talking about? That's it. Real talk.
We missed you. We missed you last episode.
Man, I missed you guys too, man. Like I said,
we appreciate OG Zay
for coming in. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it because I was a little under the weather or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm good. I'm back. You know what I'm talking about, you know?
So, we're going to see what questions come in. Come on in with the questions, man.
It's kind of hard to keep an OG like me down, you know what I'm talking about?
No doubt.
I was feeling kind of bad and everything, and I would talk about it, but I get kind of emotional and everything.
Don't get your ass to your ass face up.
Really? I just talking shit. I don't want to get it. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying?
How you doing, Miss B?
I am doing fabulous.
Mm-hmm. So what you think? What you got? You got some questions? Just normal questions? We're just kicking it. Saying this is off the record.
Off the record.
We're just kicking it. You know what I mean? Enjoying our Perdomo and Mensos.
Boy, you say that real proper.
Sorry, Perdomo and Mensos. 70s Maduros.
We're talking about 70 ring. What I mean by 70 ring, we're talking about pause, the width of the cigar. You know what I'm talking about? Not the length, the width. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the pause.
I know what I'm talking about. But I'm trying to enlighten them on what we do and why we do what we do.
Oh, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is it about cigars that you like? You know, people look at us smoking cigars and they think you just smoking cigars and all this.
Two things. One is that they're so relaxing, they're so cool, and you know, it makes you feel not just mellow, but number two, it always, for some reason, after I get maybe like 3/4 in, it makes me, because I'm focusing. You know what I'm talking about?
See, because a lot of
you a little buzz.
He getting a little buzz.
Okay.
Y'all, I'm older, y'all. Do y'all know what Ricochet Rabbit is? Ricochet Rabbit. Ping, ping, ping. Yeah, that's what this do for me. Ping, ping, ping.
And another thing that I don't think people understand with cigars. When you around people that smoke cigars, it don't matter what nationality, it don't matter what race, what color, whatever, and you all got a common ground, and it's the cigar. You communicate you communicate with people you probably would have never said hello to. Man, you know what I mean?
We've been to several places, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, when you say that, you know where it take me back to. Take me back to Miami.
Right. And
I can remember I was down there smoking these cigars. I swear to God, I thought I was in one of them damn Scarface movies. It was like, what is it? Hey, big man, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, okay.
See, for those who don't know, what happened? How did you get to Miami? What happened? What was the scenario?
Okay, first of all, we started this right here.
Hold on, before you go. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. Hey, ask questions, man, and we're going to give you the answers. This is a Q&A moment. You know what I mean? We're giving a Q&A moment, so here's the time. If you want to know something about cigars or whatever we're doing, the podcast or whatever, keep it grown, folks. Keep it respectful. Keep all the board job going. But sure. Now, give me your explanation. Now, what was you saying? Your Miami?
And the funny thing about the Miami thing is this right here. First of all, I came on here and we was doing one of our episodes, and thanks to you all, we're way deep into it. You know what I'm saying? And we've been blessed to have you guys to join us. And you know, we've grown immensely. Talk about the cigars, right? Anyway, like I was saying, right. I can't hear, but I do that all the time. But I remember on one episode, I remember telling my brother, I don't want to say little brother because it's my brother.
Hey, little don't mean that's a disrespect.
I remember saying that episode, I told him, you know, out of all the places, because I've been a few places, but I had never been to Miami. And he looked at the camera, he said, y'all heard what he said, I'm going to take him to Miami. I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Just so happened, we had a meeting that come up to go meet certain people in Miami. So I like, okay, let's go. He didn't think I was gonna go, but yeah, of course, I loaded up like the Beverly Hillbillies, loaded up, and we went to Miami. But anyway, we get down there and we go into one particular place. I have no problem with naming this place. This particular place that he used to go to because my brother lived in Miami, you know, for a while or whatever. And anyway, we went into this place and there was a cigar lounge, big cigar lounge, celebrities, everybody being there. We went in there and we was getting ready to go in there, and the guy said that I couldn't come in because I had shorts on. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking about it, I had shorts on. So, you know, we like, cool, no problem. You know what I'm saying? I go back to because we had a damn penthouse thing up on the 40th floor. But anyway, we went back. I was gonna go back there, whatever. But before we got ready to go out there, I came out and I told A-Town wings. I'm hungry. But anyway, I told A-Town, and A-Town said, hold on. He walked back in and he was talking to the guy. And just as he was talking to the guy, the owner walked in, and the owner made eye contact with him, and they hit it off. He's like, oh man, you back, whatever, all that stuff. So he told him what the situation was. He said, no man, y'all come on in. So we came in and we sat at the bar. And we sat at the bar and he came over and introduced himself. Cool dude named Alex. He came in, introduced himself, and he's like, hey look, we told him what we was doing and why we was down there. And he was like, well look, I got a couple of seminars going on and I would love for you guys to come. When I say seminars, I ain't talking about local people. We talking about money, people in there, right? So it was like, cool. And I told him, I said, hey, look, I know this is your spot or whatever, but I got shorts on, and the guy was telling me that I couldn't go in. The guy looked at me and said, I appreciate you so much. I really do. He said, but this is my house. You come on back here. I was like, shit, all right. So we got there, went on back there. We went in there. The first one we went into, we sat there. They brung out, I like to tell this story, they brung out a tray for each one of us, all of us. It was like, I said, money in there. You know what I'm saying? These people got money. We in there. And they brung out trays with 3 different rums. One 20 years old, one 25-year-old, one 30-year-old. Okay? And then they gave us a drink that supposedly was supposed to mellow everything out. Honestly, I'm going to tell you now that one is supposed to mellow out, the one that really got us fucked up. Anyway, we sat there and we mingled and we met some of the richest people that got their own, they have their cigars made. And if you look back through on the network, we have one episode where we did an interview with one of the big key players down there. I mean, like me and that guy, and we did that. But anyway, we ended up meeting also a guy named Dave that
still waiting on the cigars, Dave.
Yeah, Furman. Right. And Dave, he just had hooked up with Marlon Williams, and they created a cigar for him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So he gave us a card. We did the Temptation thing, like, we got a card, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we did that, and that right there was one of the highlights of anything that I had ever done. It really was. It was so cool. And I mean, like, the reason why we went down there wasn't for that. But that right there opened up doors to us with a lot of different other people or whatever, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I look back at that, man, that's why for some reason this is gonna make you guys trip, but I had never seen cruise ships. Like, I had never seen none of that. it just exposed me to so much stuff that like I've been to several places, but home is Georgia. So it really still opened my eyes up to like, damn, there's so much shit going on outside of Georgia that I have no idea about. You know what I'm saying?
You remember when I had asked you? I said, I used to tell you. I said, you said, well, what was Miami like? I said, and I what?
Yeah, whatever. Because you know, like I say, he go back and this cat go everywhere. They go out of the country. They go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I know he went to Miami. I was like, he was telling me about it, and I'm sure you can tell. I was like, damn man, how cool it was. And he was like, this is exactly how it was. He was like, hey bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I mean, like, I can tell you about it, but man, it don't make no difference. I'd rather for you to go, because you know it's a difference between telling you and you experiencing it. Right. He said so. He said it was cool. It was cool. I've been there several times. He said, but I'm gonna get you out of, because we used to get together before all this started in my man cave, my garage, and we used to got them just do what we're doing now. That's why we always say we just invite y'all into what we do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like the Miami thing. He took me down there. When I tell you, he took me down there, and you say showed out, man. I never experienced nothing like, and I'm not exaggerating. I never experienced nothing like it, and it's been like crazy. And ever since then, it's like, man, you know, this is what I want to do. I want to, you know, I want to travel. I want to experience different things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we were doing what we're doing. And man, not we not only on the road, man. We doing it. We're actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was be telling him, man, I appreciate him. You know what I'm saying, for bringing me into this right here. You know what I'm saying? And the only messed up part about it is that I don't know if y'all seen the Temptation movie, but what was his face? Yeah, I'm like David Ruffin. I don't feel like I done took over and shit.
You know, let me. You know some bullshit. let me give people a perception. My thing is this. It's no need for me to tell anybody. If somebody that's cool with me and know me, brothers who know me, I don't want to tell you about what Miami like. I don't want to tell you about Dallas. I don't want to tell you about Jamaica. I don't want to tell you about. I don't want to tell you about none of that shit. Because me telling you does not give you the feel. You can only imagine, but it's a different thing when you go there and you see it yourself. Right. So when I took him down to Miami,
oh man, I like a kid.
His thought, you know, he probably thinking we going to some little regular hotel or whatever it may be. Yep. And
man, when I tell you, I mean, it's like you got to keep in mind, like where we was. You know what I'm saying? To some people, it's nothing, I guess, but like,
ain't been there.
Yeah, but my thing is this right here: that the damn, it was a condo. The condo we had that was up there. It was like I said, it was like the 40-something floor, and it overlooked. Is it the channel where the waters come in? Yeah, where the cruise ships, everything. Right. I mean, when I walked out, because I had my own room, my own suite, every damn thing. I had all that. When I walk out on my balcony and everything, I was overlooking not just the city, I was overlooking the Miami Heat Stadium. I was looking at cruise ships that I had never seen, right? You know, you see it on TV, you be like, damn, but I'm looking at cruise ship. When I tell you yachts, matter of fact, go back to the day when we went to the Empire Lounge. I mean, we met guys that had yachts that they done bought and gutted and made them into floating cigar lounges. You know what I'm saying? It was like, this shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by like, you know, like I said, some people it may not be nothing, but you got to understand when you not used to that kind of stuff right there. And these people, we talking to these people, and they talking just like we talk. You know, like, man, I remember we made the joke with Dave. Dave was like the one that when Marlon Wayne got his own cigar thing. He was like, because I was telling him like, man, I don't want to get out of that water. He said, I tell you what. He said, you come out. He said, tell him you come out here. We gonna go fishing because he like to go fishing. The marlin fishing and all that stuff. And I was like, I tell you what, since you said that, I guarantee the next time I come, we'll make sure we rent a boat and get one. He looked at me and said, rent a boat? And he looked at me, started laughing. He's like, well, I actually own like 4 or 5 of them. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But, it's just, but they were so cool, man. It was so cool, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, we've been doing this, ain't never look back. We trying to make this thing keep moving. Now it's moving. We ain't got to make nothing. We do what we do.
And the funny part is, I look at it like I've tried to get other people to see a vision beyond their fucking nose. Like, dude, this is what's what. Mm-hmm. And you can't make somebody see something. If somebody's stuck in the way that they want to be in and they're content with them, you got to let people be content. Because some people just don't have a vision to see nothing more than what they are. And whoever they're around and the circumstances they're around, they can't see past it. You know what I mean?
I use your favorite goddamn line. I use line to everybody. I really do now. Your biggest problem is this right here. You gotta learn to get out your own way.
Facts.
You got your own way. But see, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? And here I go. You know how we biblical about this stuff, this God stuff. I'm a firm believer. I'm that one that went through that COVID, supposed to been dead, but I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Because God got a different plan for me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we'll hold on to certain things because we don't know. We don't know, and we still holding on to it. But a lot of times He's trying to remove certain things because He got something bigger for you. You know what I'm saying? But we don't understand that because when you're on the inside, it's hard. As a matter of fact, I said this on one of the episodes. You know what I'm saying? Just like this cat right here. I remember one time, you know what I'm saying, he told me, he was like, no, you didn't tell me. I said, he can see things that I don't see. So it's kind of hard to see what's going on with you when you're in the middle of the tornado. But if you got somebody saying, bro, it's right there. Just slow it up and just walk right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard. So I'm a firm believer. Faith is believing in something that you don't see. I'm saying it's simple. Faith is believing in the unknown that you don't see. And see, we got faith over here. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot of faith.
Mermac said he's still waiting on the Wisconsin episode.
We coming. We are coming, Paul.
That should be the one. That should be the one.
That's the next one because
we lined up.
That's the next one. For that one. And even with him saying that, I gotta say this. I want to say that I'm proud of you for the direction you go on with your life, and the times we done sat and talked about where your next move should be and the things you let go. I'm proud to see that you just grown as an older brother, as a man, as everything, as a husband, all these different things. I'm proud of that. I can always remember the day when you came down to the other house. I seen it in your eyes. Because the moment you went back, you went and got you a house, you did everything that we were talking about, and I'm proud to see you as a man, as a father, as a husband. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to your mom, you know what I mean? But I'm proud to see that, you know what I'm saying? And Wisconsin is going to be our next direction. But I want you to look at him because I'm going to come.
And with that being said, I just want to say this right here.
And the barbecue thing.
First of all, I want to say this right here, nephew. I know the stories. I know all that right there, man. And I'm proud of you just because of that. Because, like I told you, you know what I'm saying, we, talked to whatever. And you, just like I feel like you and my nephew, that's why I call you my nephew, with family, whatever. I just want to say that I want to be just like you when I lose weight. But I'm just saying. When I lose weight.
Yeah, he said it's crazy the outlook you get when you travel outside your bubble.
Exactly.
It's a good feeling.
And nephew, you're so absolutely right, because I'm going to tell you, man, when your dad did that, when they did this for me, oh my God. I mean, and I can't, honestly, and I'm being totally honest with you, I can't say how they truly felt, but I'm sure that they could see me. I was excited and I had me a fucking ball. I did. And I thank them for doing that for me. And I really mean that. I really do.
Was there any other thing that you did for the first time when you were in Miami? Any different foods that you tried while you were there?
What was
Any
that?
different...
What was the thing that we went and got? What was that? I can't remember. I ate the hell out of it. I can't remember. You remember when we went to the little? Not ain't no empanada. Was it empanada? What was that when we because we went by where you used to work at that time? Then we went and we got the. Then you walked in and Sis stayed in the car. You remember we went there. We got. You remember in the plane? I don't remember what the name of it was.
It was empanadas.
Well, I ate the hell out of it. It was damn good to me. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, but it really was. That was one of the things. But as far as like being with being with them, I've experienced several things. You know what I'm saying? Because they truly got me out of my bubble. You know what I'm saying? They didn't force me to do anything. They, you know, it was dealing with these over here is almost like the Matrix. It's like damn it's like goddamn what was his name? Lawrence. It was like what was his name in the movie Matrix? In the movie it was like Morpheus. They was like this right here. All I can do is show you the door. It's up to you to walk through it. And that's what they damn did. You know what I'm saying?
So, and that was your first time trying Starbucks, was it?
Yeah, Starbucks. Let me tell you something. I ain't want that stuff. I want that shit. We gonna go there. They gonna tell me got to try it. I'm like, I don't want to try that shit. That's what I'm saying to myself, right? I got that try that motherfucker. I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker good to mama, right? I'm serious. That shit was to the point where I know my wife came to pick me up one day and we stopped. I don't know if y'all remember. It's been a minute back, but remember we had a boil water advisory here.
Right.
And Starbucks closed up in there. And they were like, telling myself, I'm sorry, but we can't do anything because of the bar. I'm like, well, y'all ain't got some shit left over that I might get. I said, Lord, and the guy was laughing.
You on that crack out?
Come on, but I'm like, goddamn. Hey, look, and I'm like, man, can I get at least, can y'all fix me something? You know what I'm saying? But that's another thing that turned me on. Boy, I'm like, God damn, but they ain't even talking about stuff, but they got me hooked on damn Miami. I'm like, God dang. Did y'all ever see that movie, Harlem Nights?
Yeah.
You remember when the white guy called? He said, hey, tell your mama I ain't coming home. I was this close to doing that. It was just something. It was just the atmosphere was just totally different, man. It was just not. That's what I mean by like it's a life outside of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, but everywhere I've traveled, to be honest with you, besides Tennessee, to be honest with you, because I've just been around the local states in my entire life. But besides Tennessee was the only place I went where I went for a vacation in the mountains. And I love it up there. But that was the only time. So to go to Miami, I was like, damn. I get down there, man, and like I say, they took me to the sites. I took pictures. I mean, it was great. It really was. It really was.
Good.
What's up?
Good. So, do you guys have any...
Oh, yeah, hold on. Excuse me, I want me to cut y'all, but the funniest part is right here. I you know, when we wake up, I leave my bedroom door open, and Aton done walk. He go into the kitchen and he walked past my room and he look and see me sitting on the side of my bed and I'm just staring out. And he done holler back and said, "Look at Tom just stuck." I'm sitting there like, damn. I had never seen all this water. And once we get there, he told me like we were in rain and storm, and he said, "Just watch, you gonna see it." Where we was, it was dry, but you could see the water, the rain, and it was coming in. I'm like, damn. Not only that, remember when we shot that episode, remember we looked out the window and it was nothing but clouds. That's how high we was. I'm sitting like, and he talking about something. Tony will walk out and stand next to me. Man, he's standing out there, I fall. You crazy? I'm gonna die. Not only am I gonna die before I hit the ground. When I die, y'all would come down and change my clothes because I know I'm gonna shoot it all over myself.
You thought you was gonna fall off the balcony or something?
No, you got that. What's the name?
No, since I did, I was dead.
You got that. What's the name? Yeah. What you say you call it? Yeah. When you walk to the edge, you get busy.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because I have vertigo. I have vertigo. Mm-hmm. So it's like when I get out, I can walk to the edge, but it's like once I get there, honestly, everything just starts doing like this. You know what I'm saying? That's one reason why I'm really scared to get on the boat because I think I'm gonna get on there and sucker.
Yeah,
and once I get on there,
you messed that moment up.
It's okay to say it now because it's over.
It's over.
Yeah, because I know because we was gonna get on the boat for it was his birthday weekend. And we gonna go down there and do that. You know what I'm saying? And then once again, I appreciate
No, I just said what
I appreciate them. No, I appreciate the fact that you guys still y'all was still accommodating me. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like I said, I gotta return the favor. So I promise you, next time we got to go to Corner Cafe, I'm gonna let you get some wings with some lemon pepper.
And Nermac said, as far as the Starbucks, he said $9 coffee you can make at home for $3.
See, the thing is about that, it's not the money, it's the experience.
Yeah,
it's right. the moment. It's the all you
right.
I don't know if y'all remember this because y'all probably don't remember this, but when we was in there, you don't remember I was talking to my daughter Nisa, and she said, "Daddy, just tell me you want an extra shot of this, an extra shot of that." And I'm saying, because they drink, I don't drink it. You know what I'm saying? I drink it now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but it was so cool. It really was.
You know.
But I remember we down there. We went to the damn car dealership down there with the damn Ferraris and all that kind of shit. They nice as hell, even though I can't fit in none of them. But I look good standing next to it.
And also, you gotta look at it like this: like when you're around people that you know is good people, that you know is got good hearts, good souls, or whatever it may be. You want to see, if you're a real person, you want to see a person happy. You want to see a person experience some things that they've never seen. Because once you get to a state to where it's just all about you, life is not really what it's supposed to be. The fun comes in when you giving and seeing. My happiness comes from seeing other people happy. Yeah. So if I'm not fucking with you, you know something about you.
See,
you know what I mean? Because I'm the most easy to get along with, most whatever. So it's really you. I try to pride myself on.
I agree totally with you. You're a bastard. But like I was saying, it's just like I just had to come there. But you won't get to the point where they're gonna think that we really like each other. I don't really like it. But anyway, this is my motherfucker. Say the wrong thing and watch what happens. Oh, this is my dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you guys, and like I say, the reason why I always be stopping and saying this is because I don't want nobody to think that you just saying this shit, but it's like, y'all are some of the fucking coolest people I've ever met in my life. Because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, listen, okay, let's say that right here. I've done things in my life that made me seem like I was above everybody else. Mm-hmm. So the people came around me, that's why they came around me, because you come around Tom got nothing to do this, he gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when you meet people that's like, I don't give a shit about that, bro. Come on, this is what I want you to do. Look, I just need you to do that part. You good. When you meet people like that, it's like, come on, man, you don't meet people like that. Because this world today, listen to me, y'all know, I'm talking to y'all out there, y'all know how this world is. Mm-hmm. So when you meet genuine people, come on, man. Because you notice, well, y'all don't know it because y'all just see us right here. Right. But family, Cam, them, y'all know. And we don't, man, I don't mess with nobody. And you know your dad them don't. They come on, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, when you meet genuine people, you always try to maintain that relationship. You know
because you gotta always look at it like most people that you deal with that ain't on shit, it's what can I get from you. Right. You know what I mean? Right. And that's the point. You looking for blessings from men. Mm-hmm. And it don't come from me. You know what I mean? So exactly. The way you treat and look out for other people, God double that on the back end. You know what I mean? He doubles that on the back end because guess what? You doing what I do. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if that's my kid, that's my child, guess what? You my child too. So whenever you do something good, you doing it from my standpoint, man. And it comes back on you on the back end.
We all go through certain things, man. I go through personal things or whatever, and not one time has this cat ever said nothing discouraging. It's always the same thing, like, and it's weird because I'm telling you, the average person would understand this. You would think that he would say, "Look, man, well, I do this for you. I have to do this. This is what he do, and this is." If y'all don't believe nothing I've ever said, because I know I kid a lot, but This man always say, look, man, God got you. Don't worry about it. You overthinking it. Stop overthinking it. Why are you trying to figure it out? He already worked out. Just maintain and do what you got to do. And that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? No, even though I call him bastards and
yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah, bastard. You know what I'm saying? You get all emotional shit. It's fucked up part about it. That's how we got that emotion for each other. You bastard. You know what I'm saying? If I start calling him a bastard, be like, Tom acting funny.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
This is what we do, you know what I'm saying? But this is my brother.
This dude, I'm gonna tell you real shit. This dude, the way we met was crazy as hell. But I kept telling him, I'm like, dude,
especially when you found out why.
You survived COVID.
Yeah.
Damn near about to die.
Yeah.
On life support.
Yeah.
And all these things.
Wasn't breathing for myself at all.
And then as soon as you come back and I say,
nigga, we got something to do. That's what you said. I met him at the job, and he said, "Nigga, we got something. We got something to do." And once I met him at work, and come to find out we stayed there not even 10 minutes from each other. So we started conversating. He'll come to the house, we'll smoke a cigar, we'll drink a little bit, look at videos, music videos, and just talk about each other. I mean, what we was doing or whatever, and got to a point where maybe after about like a month and a half, he said, he was like, shit, Tom, we didn't get paid for this shit.
Right, that's real.
And I was like, I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But he once he said it, but listen to me, this is how you know I feel like God. Anybody know me know I don't trust nobody. I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry. But he was like, once he started, he said, we're going to do this. I don't know what it was something, but I told you, I said, man, nigga, I'm there. Whatever you say, I'm there. We started this first episode when we did this once, and this is the mastermind behind everything. Once we started the first episode, and I was nervous as hell. I never looked back. The second episode, listen what I did. The first episode, and Tony showed up, it was fine. The second episode, and Tony showed up, everything got easier. By the third episode, Tony told Tony keep his ass at home. Tony showed up. And when Tony showed up, it was a wrap. Especially when I started telling everybody how he stole my name.
Well, Tamika says, hey, babe, she misses you.
Hey to my wifey and all my New York family.
And Nermac says, my pops don't be friends with nobody. So if you made friends with him, you good.
That's what I'm talking about, nephew. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, nephew.
My sons know.
Yeah, I know they know better than anybody. So
I don't fuck with nobody. Yeah. Outside of the two that I grew up with, and also y'all be ready, cause
birthday coming up.
Gerald's birthday is January 20th, and I'm gonna do an episode on him, and I'm gonna tell what happened that night, because I've never really told anybody what happened the night he passed. You know what I mean? And I was following him in what I watched. So, I need to, so my sister Teresa and my little brother J.I., everybody, they can get the story, because I've never sat and even told them, because I always just kept it to myself. But on his birthday, I'm going to actually tell the whole story on what happened as I followed him and watched the passing of my best friend. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Best friend, brother. You know what I mean? And even with his mom, because his mom took me in, and I call her mama, Christine Shad. You know what I mean? She was my mom when my mom wasn't there. You know what I mean? And she was like the most beautiful soul that took care of all the kids in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? And without her, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at, because of her reaching out and pulling me under her wing. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do the story and tell the whole story of what happened that night on his birthday. So I'll probably go live on the 20th. His birthday is the 20th. And also my little sister Isha, happy birthday. Today her birthday.
Happy birthday.
January 18th.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
You know, so, you know, you just got to realize in life, man, you don't know what life brings, man. So you got to always treat people how you want to be treated. Yeah. You know what I mean? You have to. And that's the same thing.
The biggest thing is that it's a real, real hard thing to do. Right. Just because a person doesn't treat you the way you feel you should be treated, you know what I'm saying? It's like a slap in the face. It really is. But the thing about it is, like, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, God is going to take care of you. That's the whole point. It's hard. That's why I say it's very hard. It's hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, I'm always ready to damn get mad and fight. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If you do your part, life is like a storybook. It's already been written. You got to do your part. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to take care of you. While you trying to figure it out, he already done worked it out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the when you was born, the dash, and when you die. You just the dash in the middle. Yeah. Bullshit.
And you don't know what's going to happen during that dash.
Life always going to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's the beautiful part. And we appreciate everybody. Because TikTok, you know, it started from just kicking it into what it is now. You know what I mean? And if you notice, it ain't like no other show. We ain't trying to be like nobody else.
Not trying to be like, we ain't trying to. No. We may speak on certain topics or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? We're really just trying to be basic everyday life for you. That's what I'm saying? Because everything that we talk about, everybody go through.
And not just that, with me, I also look at it like from this stick talk, it's like for my kids, your kids, you know what I mean? If we no longer here, you can always go back to these videos and get game on life because we ain't gonna tell you nothing that ain't real. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What other question? Anybody else got any questions?
Nurmac asked, y'all didn't go down to Muscle Beach and show them what's up.
I wanted to, nephew. I wanted to go down there and do it, but your dad was talking about he didn't have his weights and he didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I'm swole like that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm swole like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why you always tell me. He like, hey, look, Tom, when we film it, lean to the left a little bit because I don't want nobody to see your arms. That's what I be trying to say that time.
You got the cape on. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think y'all realize how much stick talk just give us peace of mind. It's a vent.
It's relaxed,
but it's not a vent that's negative. It's just a beautiful way to just vent. Like even when we go to Wisconsin, I need to see.
When
we go to Wisconsin, I want to see what my son seen as he grew up. You know, through his eyes. You know, and hearing his story. You know what I mean? And that's the part that I want to hear. Like say for example with me, or say my mom or something. With my mom, I always wanted to know what her life was like and what she went through. You know what I mean? Yeah. She tended to keep that real secret or whatever, you know what I mean? But you want to know these things before they ever pass, you know what I mean? I want to know you more than outside of being just my mom. What did you go through? So that's why when it comes to my sons and my daughters, I try to tell them everything about me so they know who I am as a person, you know what I mean? And know why I was on them the way I was on them. You know what I mean? Not just know me, hey, that's dad. No, you need to know who dad is as a person and why dad is the way he is. You know what I mean? And that's what every person or every kid should know about their parents. Like, I just want to know who you was. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not in the judgmental state. I just want to know who you was. So that's why I try to, whatever stories we talk about or whatever topic, I try to tell them my point of view. And they know I'm not just saying it. I'm not saying it because I'm just trying to talk. You know what I mean? I'm saying because that's who I am. Regardless whether a person believe or not. But, you know what I mean? That's the beauty about it. when you leave this earth and you give everybody your all of who you was, now they can talk about it when you're gone. They go, you know what, okay, I know my dad was this. He would stand up on this. Right. He told me, okay, if I'm going through this with a female, guess what? It's still about self. You know what I mean? Even with in her terms, you can't lose you in the midst of somebody else.
No, because regardless of what, that's like even being married. You got to realize you still are your own person.
You're an individual.
You're your own person. You know what I'm saying? You see, that's the thing about a lot of times we'll try to keep things to a point where it's like you trying to make this person realize this and realize that. But you know what I'm saying? You got your faults just like I got my faults. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the thing about it is to try to live the right way and just get through it.
And treat people how you want to be
treated. The way you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it really is.
Right.
Well, Nermac commented, he said, I'll give you a whole rundown of life from my point of view on the show.
Hey, that's what we're waiting on.
He waiting on. We gotta go there.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Matter of fact, we're gonna do that, and see, like I told you, we're gonna do the barbecue thing and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm
saying? I'm extremely proud of my kids, man, to see them. I've
met them,
as
and
adults,
I know, you know what I'm saying?
And the respect they have for the elders, and just them being human beings and being fathers and being whatever and mothers. It blows my mind to see them just, you know. I'm good. I don't have no complaints. You know what I mean? I don't have no complaints. They may thought I was on them, but it's on them to be who they are now.
That's the reason why.
And that's why they are the way they are now. And fathers and mothers and taking their kids to do all kind of different stuff, whether it be pumpkin patch or whatever. You know what I mean? With their kids and doing, you know what I mean? That's my proudest part.
Making those moments, bro. Making those moments. You know what I'm saying?
That's for real.
That's real talk, yeah.
You know? So just know that's what Stick Talk is. You know what I mean? It ain't about nothing else but reality, man.
The thing about it is like, you know, Nermac
and
Cam or Samaj or James. I just want you to know that when y'all could come, he's gonna try to acknowledge all that stuff to all those guys, even though it's just one person sitting in the room. But I'm just trying to say, I got you, nephew. We gonna make this thing happen.
I'm gonna tell you one of the most dopest part, man. My son took me on my birthday. He went and bought me cigars, and you know, just to see him, we was outside sitting talking to some random dudes. You know, we was out talking to some random dudes. That's that one who brought me there.
That's my son, nephew. You started
something. And he I said, just get me. He said, Dad, what you want to do? I was like, I don't know. You the mixologist. They brought me. I'm out there with nothing but dudes, and he gonna bring me some little tea-ass drink that you gotta hold your finger up.
Yeah.
And everybody look at me like, I joined it like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? But them little small things like that mean a lot to me, man.
I'm glad you said it.
Listen, I've never listened. One thing I did, listen, I've never partied with my kids. I've never drunk with my kids. I've never done none of that because I've never wanted that line to be crossed between father and son. Yeah. But my son took me out and did that, and you know what I mean? That it may not mean nothing. Well, it may not seem like it may not seem much to him, but it was like a lot to me because I still talk about it. You know what I mean? It's just small. You know what I mean? Small shit like them moments where I sit and just hear him speak his mind and like, damn, you know what I mean?
And with that being said, Cam, check this out right here. You'll be uncle. Don't bring me no little drink, but I gotta. Matter of fact, just bring me the bottle. You'll be an uncle, he does it. You know what I'm saying? He does it. So you know what I'm saying? I already know about you. I'm looking forward to it, and I know you know the last time because circumstances might have happened or whatever. But I promise you, trust me, when I come, but we gonna make this thing happen. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Because we coming. We definitely coming. Yes, we are.
Real talk. That's the reality.
So, guys, not only that, the cigar lounges and everything up there, they need to know we coming. Because that's what we come to do. We coming to have a good time and work. That's what we come to do.
And you know, and I gotta always take my hat off to my dog, Ant, man. Big Ant. Madtown, Big Ant. You know what I mean? He know our journey, what we went through as kids.
Hey, and to let you know that you're talked about Ant. Boy. You know what I'm talking about? Boy. You talked about, trust me, I know.
You know, and the sad thing, like outside of that, man. No, I said outside.
Oh, I've been saying shit.
No, I'm thinking about like my guy, my brother Gerald, man. I just like, damn. You know,
what you have to understand that, you know, and I'm not crossing no line. I'm not. But you got to realize everything happens for a reason.
Oh, no doubt.
That right there was a reason to make you be great, to make you do what you need to do. You see what I'm saying? Because what you're doing now, there's one thing I can say, and I've never met him, but I look at him as a brother too, because of the conversations we have. Right. It makes you be great. It makes you be great because you're trying to make sure that you keep him out there. And that's what it's all about. That's exactly what it's all about, man.
Shit. And the welcome home to JR, man.
You ain't got no money. I just thought about it. Your shit.
You ain't give me that.
Ain't no money.
It's a whole shotgun right there.
You pull that shotgun. Pull the shotgun.
No.
Listen. I'm doing this for my little brother because, hey, he underage. I'm doing this for my little brother because he underage.
So, do you guys have any regrets about things you could have done with your kids, or could have told them, or should have told them, just as they were growing up, to give them that guidance that they needed, situations to avoid, you know, anything? Is there anything that you felt like you should have done but that you didn't do?
I'm sorry, hold on, wait a minute, Miss B, hold on. I just want to do this first. Okay, yeah. Okay, damn.
No, for me, I'm gonna speak for me. Nah, because I try to be transparent. I try to set them up and tell them all the little pitfalls and whatever it may be. I try to put it out there for them. You know what I mean? Hey, if it ain't right, move on. If it ain't this, I said
it as a joke earlier. At the same time, you got to keep in mind, it really is. It's just like the Matrix. All you can do is show them the door.
That's it.
It's up to them to walk through it.
Right.
Really. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it as a joke, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going to tell you nothing that you shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
And also, I forgot my Uncle Tommy, man. I appreciate the comments, man. And I got to give you respect because you showed me a lot of game when I was young and riding around with you through the city of Chicago and the hustle game, the look out for certain things, the how to maneuver in these streets, and you know, I got to give you props for that because as an uncle, you know what I mean. Most uncles tell you a bunch of bull jive, you know what I mean, and never really show you the guidance. So I always got to give my Uncle Tommy the props for that, and my Uncle Joey.
And not knowing neither one of them, but the thing about it, I want to say them the love and respect for that because the stuff that you guys showed your nephew that he showed same thing to me. And I'm older than him, but the thing about it is like, you know what I'm saying, age ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm one of the first one to tell you, if I don't understand something a little bit, I'm gonna ask you. Facts. Because I'm not gonna I don't want to be dumb about nothing. So I ask, you know what I'm saying? So
and that's one thing. You gotta always take take what you can use and what you don't throw away. Yeah. It is what it is. But just always be open to constructive criticism.
Yeah.
You can't just always think you know something that has nothing to do with age.
None of us always do everything right. That's the problem. Everybody thinks that when you do something, you're doing it right. You know what I'm saying? But everything we do is not right. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. We love doing this, man, because this right here, it's not work. It's not work. It ain't work at all. It's just what we doing, right?
All day, every day.
You know what I mean? My lighter. You stole my lighter?
You got your light over there, man. You didn't use mine?
You ain't got enough juice in you.
That was foul.
Right.
That was real foul. I said, that was foul, dog.
I know. But let me ask you something. All right, let me see. You remember from when we met and on the dock at the job,
the best day of your life.
You know what I mean?
The best day of your life.
Can I finish my mom?
I'm sorry, but I want to put that out there.
You know what I mean? It's like, out of everybody at that job, when we first talked, I think what clicked us in wasn't no phony shit. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you, whether y'all like to understand this or not, the thing that clicked between me and him is this right here. I don't want to sound business-like or whatever, but you know what though, I'm his supervisor. But when we first met, you know, anybody know me know I'm gonna talk 100 all over shit regardless. When he first came in, and cause I had been out with COVID, I just came back to work, and I just met him. I walked in, and they told me, one of the other supervisors said, she said, matter of fact, they didn't call you Tone. They didn't call you A-Tone. They called you by your name, your government. So they was like, called him by name and said, this is Tone. Because on my job, everybody called me Tone. They don't call me by my government. So they called me, and then when they said that, he looked at me like, Tone. He said, I'm the only Tone. And when he said that, to be honest with you, I looked at him like, what the fuck is he talking to? I said, nigga, I'm Tone. Right? So when I responded just like that, and he came right on back. And then we talked for, I'm telling you, not about 2 minutes, and I looked at him, I like, nigga, I like your ass. You cool, you all right. You know what I'm saying? He went on back and did his thing, right? He left. The next day he came back, the same thing, right? But then one of the other older cats that was there, he came in talking about smoking cigars. And I was like, nigga, you don't know about cigars. That's when I smoke cigars. And I'm telling him about it. He said, A-Tone said, man, you don't know about no cigar. I'm like, bro, that's what I do. Goddamn, next thing you know, the next day came in, I had brought the older cat, I'm trying to call names. I brought him a cigar, and you were like, yeah, okay, yeah, but I got something for you right there. I was like, okay, cool. Next thing you know, I got them, we was talking, I gave him my address. Come to find out, like I said, we stayed 10 minutes from each other. He got them, came over, I got them, gave him one of my goddamn. He laughed about this. I used to smoke the big Suge Knights, the big ones. I gave him one of them. He was like, yeah, this night right here, man, this night. We got them kicking it. Next thing you know, I came to his house, and he gave me, and I'm going to call her name, he gave me that Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne. I'm out there because I smoke cigars. I'm doing my thing, right? I'm sitting out there, we chilling in the gazebo. Next thing you know, I'm sitting there smoking that motherfucker. All of a sudden, I done got blurry. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there just wiping my face and wiping my hand on my face, right? And he looking at me laughing. And he like, what wrong? You all right? I like, man, this mother got me goddamn go.
And look, I'm gonna tell you the funny part. When I first got to the job, they was talking, hey, you want to be a supervisor because what I've already done, right. Be a supervisor. Mm-hmm. I'm like, nah, I want to do this right here because I want to go out and I want to meet people, right. And I want to see who I can mingle in and network with. I don't want to sit behind the desk. I just left sitting behind the desk. And he's like, you sure? I'm like, man, listen, don't worry about me. I'm good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, so when we met, it was like, dude, I'm gonna show you a cigar. He been smoking all these big dumbass cigars and shit. I'm like, now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you something that's smaller than what you smoke. But watch. And I just sat and watched it. And it was like, he did the hand over the face. I said,
motherfucker sent me on the devil bitch.
I said, got him. But you know, and that's always been the dope part. Because even when I was in Miami, I would just go by myself and go over there and chill. You know what I mean? That's how I met a lot of millionaires, man. Just sitting chilling, who give me game and hey, this and that. So that's why when we went to Miami, I hadn't been there or went to the spot. I hadn't been there. And then, like, told that you, I'm like, yeah, man, what up? He was like, I'm like, man, my guy, man, he got shorts, man. He can't get in. He was like, Tone, don't even worry about that. I got you. He was like, hey, tell him come on back in. You know what I mean? And that's always been the beauty, man. But, and I want to get people to understand, cigars are not cigarettes. It's two different things. Cigars are leaves. Cigarettes are tobacco. Cigars are leaf that's been curated, that's been set, that whereas when they make them and they put them all together and blend them, it's no tobacco or nothing. It's cigar glue that puts it together. It's not tobacco. So it's two different things. So when people think like, man, I ain't gonna smoke no cigar because that's all that tobacco. It's not tobacco. It's the leaf. Tobacco is something totally different. Cigars got all kind of different chemicals and all these different things in them. It's not the same thing. You know what I mean? Just to give y'all a little insight on it. You know what I mean? And not just that, when you smoke cigars and you meet people who smoke cigars, it's a whole different. You'll run into, you'll be sitting in a cigar bar next to millionaires and all kinds of things that you have no clue. And that's just the first. It's like the entrance into talking to somebody by saying, hey, what kind of cigars you like? Well, I smoke this and this and that. But you just meet a lot of people, man, that it's different. You know what I mean? It's not like a club where everybody in there, you waiting for the next person to fight. Nah, people don't.
And to be totally honest
with
you,
to that like
we're not on that young stuff. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it's like grown folks is business minded, business oriented.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Cigars is like something totally different.
And that was one of the reasons why I took him to the cigar bar that I took him to, because I wanted him to see something totally different. That you can sit next to a millionaire and he ain't no different than you.
And you don't know it.
And a lot of them, most I want y'all to know, most millionaires love to tell you how they became a millionaire.
Yep. And you don't even know it when you look.
They love to tell you.
And that's you know what I'm saying? I know that sounds kind of like,
it's real.
I know it sounds kind of silly, but that's why, like, when we went to Miami, man, the people that I've met, and I'm talking about, like, like you say, millionaires got crazy money, but you wouldn't know it. And you sit and you start talking to them, they start talking about, like, well, you know, I have I got my first yacht, and I didn't spend for like $3 million for it. And I'm saying, like, damn. I was worried about that goddamn that quarter pounder with cheese that was $3. I was like, God damn. Seriously, it was crazy. It really was.
Real talk. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it.
But of course, I want y'all to know they didn't know it though, because I was like, I was so cool.
They
had no idea.
They're not gonna be ready for this new fucking house, man.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, boy. Boy, what? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna be ready. Especially my kids, they ain't gonna be ready.
That shit's gonna be so damn nice, dog. I'm telling you.
Be ready. But you know, we just sitting there kicking it, man. Y'all got questions, spit them out, man. We right here, man. You know, we this is our Saturday. We just kicking it. Tone been missing in action for the last week. You know what I mean? We appreciate OG Zay for stepping in.
Well, yes, we do. We really do. And I appreciate it at the same time.
He's back home.
All that keep trying to damn tell me that I've missed it and every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to understand that, you know, I was gone for a week, but, you know, I hate to quote some old shit, but allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Tone Caponius. You know what I'm talking about?
No doubt, man. No doubt. You got any questions? Any more questions up there?
Before they ask that question, man, come on, man. Come on, what's that?
I know.
Oh. You know what I'm talking about? You that? God dang.
Look, we got the old ghetto ass picnic baby cutters.
He said picnic baby cup. But you know what? The reason why I got these right here, because I wanted everybody to know that I'm from the West Side.
All day.
I'm talking about for real.
Hey, pick that up for a fall.
Too late.
What's up, Duty? What's up, AC? You trying to be on camera?
AC, I'm ready for my
What else you
close-up.
got? You got some more questions for us?
Yep, that's it.
Let's do it.
That's what's happening.
All right, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe to Stick Talk 100.
No.
And hey, don't forget, go to Stick Talk 101
All
because
day, every day.
we over there too, man, and we talking the same thing, real life. You know what I mean?
And keep in
it's a little
mind,
more intimate.
first and foremost, keep in mind, man, we love you guys. We appreciate y'all, and this is what we do. Like my brother was saying, you know, we're switching over, thinking that we're gonna do this live thing. That way, we can interact with you guys more.
Right on the spot.
You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's your boy Tony is Capoonius.
A-T-O-N-E.
For
You
sure.
know, girl, Miss B.
Indeed.
And with that, deuces.
Peace.